If you ever feel like you need food for your soul, turn on your radio and let the truth be told. Giving you the raw to keep you informed. Running it our way, our platform. Black excellence, a generation move. Give fuel to the youth until they minds like the room. B-Rock is the rebel. Spit knowledge, heat their game up like a kettle. Take it to another level. Dub Citi, the experience, no lie. Been around, move the game like a Jedi. Hot rod, the wisdom of the killer. Then wake they mind up. You have no choice but to fill them. 3 minds are better than one. The collective, 3 points of view for the one, our perspective. So put your fist up if you're with me. I ain't in the clan, but I brought my hood with me. Truth be told. Yo, damn it. We back. Once again, man, Truth Be Told Radio, man. Let me get my notes out real quick, god damn it. It's your boy, B-Rock. Hell, y'all talking about. We finna hit y'all today with a netting, as usual. Got that boy Nick at Night in the building.
They freed me. They freed me, Lord, they freed me.
Yeah.
Free at last. Free at last.
And last time we said that nigga was out saving the world.
Yeah, I'll just say them idiots.
The alternative Captain Planet.
Somebody gotta do this shit.
Technical difficulties, my goddamn mic went out. I cut that motherfucker out by mistake. All right, we finna get back on it. Fly in the building.
Oh, what the hell?
We got that boy Hot Rod in this bitch.
Chill.
That cool ass nigga right now.
Cool as hell.
And we got that boy Dub Citi in the building.
Yo.
Straight up, huh? All right, y'all. Today's show is you demand and take but have nothing to give. Let me say that over. Come on, voice read. You demand and take and have nothing to give.
Oh, okay. Yep. That was it.
I
Right
said
there.
that shit.
That was it.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Pretty much we talking about in relationships. Right now we're being one-sided today. So that's the well, what the word is? I can't think of the word right now. What's the little thing? Oh, I can't think of the word. Y'all nigga help me out.
Hell, nigga, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Nigga. I'll take it
the
on
underline, and you know what it is.
The headline of the ticker, the flash, the news flash
on the fence. You know the little shit, the discretion, the shit, the shit. Damn.
Why that nigga having a Kevin Hart problem? Shit. God damn it.
Damn, I can't think of the word. It gonna come to me in a minute.
Oh, Kevin Hart. In the middle of the show, they nigga go, hey, I did what it was.
Yeah, when it comes to me in the middle of the show, I'm gonna say it. But I'm just gonna say that today's show is one-sided. We're coming from a male's perspective.
Bam, in your face.
That's what we're doing. When I think of the word and I just blurt out the word later in the show sometime, y'all know where that come from.
Hey, hit Tourette's gonna kill you.
Yeah, straight up. So, with that being said, man, it's one-sided show. You know, hopefully we can do another show and have a female perspective on the show. But today's is about the men.
Yes, sir.
Now, you demand and take but have nothing to give. Basically, you know, we're talking about when you dealing with a woman, when you in a relationship with a woman, or trying to build something with a woman. And a lot of women, they got this, you got to accept me for who I am. You got to accept me and my kids. We're a package. You know, you got to deal with me. You got to accept me flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? It's so much they demand and require from you as a man, but they seem to never have that to give if there's time to step up. Mm-hmm. If you require them to step up, they have nothing to give to that. Yeah, it's I ain't got to go through all that for no nigga. Oh, I ain't shit, that too much. Or you know, I don't heard this one of the lines I don't heard. Yeah, I hear this shit all the time. I don't know if y'all heard, but nothing I do will make you happy. You never satisfied.
What the hell?
That shit is such a cop out, huh? You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
So I'll kick it off. You know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta kick it off?
Well, shit, you kick it off then. Shit.
Get out there, nigga, at night.
Oh,
Yeah,
I ain't even gotten it. I was just buzzing. I ain't
You
even
know what I'm
gotten it.
saying?
Go ahead, dog. You got it.
But I'll kick the shit out just saying, man, you know, just me noticing stuff. I just got a set of rules. Just getting older, I'm learning, like, just as a man, it's a lot of shit we don't have. As men, we don't have a lot of standards for ourselves.
That's true.
We let a lot of women control the narrative on things.
And we let a lot of shit go by the wayside.
Yeah, we do. We do. And it's like when a man do have standards, it's something wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be nothing wrong with a dude for having standards. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to, I ain't gonna say look down, but I used to feel a certain type of way when I hear dudes say, I don't want to date a chick with kids. And I'd be like, damn, why not? Like, that's fucked up. But as I got older, I'm like,
You understand why?
Yeah.
I say the same.
nigga, you have all the right to say that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you require. That you don't want to date a chick with kids. You have every right to do that. And a lot of these chicks have 3, 4, and 5 kids. And you have to accept her and all her goddamn kids. So I start saying, as far as myself, you know what? If I'm with you and you got 2 kids, then you need to be 3 times the woman for me. Because I'm not only dealing with you and your personality and what you going through, I'm dealing with your kids
and them personality.
I've been in a situation where I'm with a chick with 2 kids, and I'll work a 12-hour shift. I come home, she want attention, her daughter want attention, her son want attention. So I literally, nigga, no lie, walked in the door, tired as fuck, playing wrestling with her son. He beat me at the door. We wrestling and doing karate and shit. Then the daughter like, hey, daddy, 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 daddy. And I got to give her attention to get, spend time with them because they ain't seen me all day. Then I got to go in here to the mom and give her attention. But all this time, I'm tired as a motherfucker because I've been working 12 hours. So, but it's like, in her mind, nigga, you supposed to do this, nigga.
Yeah.
So with you being in that situation, do you feel that you was controlling the narrative at that time?
Hell no.
They were controlling.
They were controlling the narrative, and that's what I'm saying. I learned now.
Like I said, I think it's a difference with living with a chick who has kids versus you just, kicking the shit or dating a chick who has kids. At least you have the option of excusing yourself, or you still have control of your own time. You know what I'm saying? Me, my philosophy is, that's some other dude's kids. Why I have to come in and take care of somebody else's kid? Yeah. If you want to hold me for the standards of accepting you and your kids, why Buddy didn't get the same motherfucking option?
Yeah. And what you said, I used to feel a certain way about shit like that being said. But after being through that, I'm like, that nigga right. Cause dude got off.
She's gonna control the narratives, because if you want to go out on a Friday or a Saturday night with the chick, and she hits you with, I don't have a babysitter and all, you're doing everything on her fucking time. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But see, it also comes back to you and what you're willing, if that's something that you're willing to deal with.
Right, exactly.
Are you willing to change your plans to go around and work with her for her kids? Do you really want her enough to do that?
Right, because it could be a situation where, shit, I could have got her pregnant, but she's coming after me saying I got to do all this shit or whatever. I got to take care of my responsibility and all this other
kind of shit. But she do that shit with the other
But she ain't doing it with the other dude. Nah, shit, give me the fair deal.
Exactly.
This is very touchy subject.
Before we get into it, let me just say some crazy shit about what you just said.
Go ahead.
She may not give this nigga a fair deal because what's the title of this show?
You demand to take.
But you ain't got shit to give.
But hold up.
What if she was fucking with a nigga who was demanding and taking? There's a lot of bum ass niggas who move in with their girls
100%.
and don't have no job, and the girl paying all the bills, and he ain't doing nothing but just slanging wood, nigga.
But hold up.
That's on her.
But here's the
Exactly,
thing.
just like it'll be on him.
But here's the thing.
You know
Here's the
what I'm
thing. To me, I honestly don't feel like people don't have anything to give. I feel like everybody has something to give. Because there are situations where you got, fine ass chicks and you got very attractive guys out here. Just for you being with me in public, some people might feel like that's all I have to fucking give.
Yep.
And here's the thing. And here's controlling the narrative. If you want to keep, putting me out in the limelight with you and whatever, this is what you got to do to keep me. Now, if you don't want to do that shit, then, hey, you can dip. You see what I'm saying?
And see, that's just like you were saying, like it's somebody for everybody out here. Hell, it's homeless couples out here that are happily together. And it's people that got everything that ain't together. So the question really gonna come down to is, what is it in you that's keeping you fucked up from all that other bullshit?
Because at the same time, let's flip it like this. But what if you give when she demands
And it still ain't no.
and you allow her to take? You get what I'm saying?
So give me an example. What you talking about?
Like, for example, let's say you're doing...
But you setting yourself up for failure, though.
But are you, though?
There's a
Not
lot
really
of people...
failure, but you setting yourself up for that.
In my
but
honest opinion,
but
if
there's
you
a lot of
with that
people
situation,
who
period,
do
you
set
yourself
themselves
for
up.
failure.
But you're also trying to set yourself up to better your relationship in that instance too, because she's saying that, hey, I need more time with you, and you giving her more time, and she's taking away all your time. Now she's taking away your freedom to do what you want to do all the time.
Well, that's on your ass.
But
you have to give up something to gain something.
I understand that, but the shit gotta be on an equal playing field.
Yeah.
But you don't think that she giving up shit to be with your ass all the time? She giving up something
Yeah, pussy.
other than pussy.
that's why I say
see,
if
that's
you're...
the same thing. You're sacrificing your time for her, just like she's sacrificing. for
Yeah,
you.
but we're not talking about those women. We're
Yeah.
talking about the ones who won't do
We talk-
shit, really.
Yeah. We're talking about the ones that pretty much want to keep you off your fucking purpose.
But
So if you're a nigga that's used to moving around, working, providing and things of that nature, but you got a woman that, I want him to spend time with me, I want him to do this, and you like, I'm not that dude. You got a more of a provider mentality.
But come on, fellas, who's the fool? Because if you're the dude
Totally the
who's
dude is
supposed to
fool.
be controlling the narrative,
I'll tell you.
and you want a chick who's on the same equal playing field as you. So if you have a chick who's respecting what you're doing, then at the same time you gon' okay, y'all going halfway.
Yeah.
But if you have a chick who's not doing shit and who don't want to do shit, and the fact that you accepted her for not doing shit, then you're the fool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you on
Even
that.
when you have a woman that's doing shit, you still can be the fool at the same time. Because it's just a simple thing that they're going to complain about. Like the time and all that stuff. You can, like, let's just say, let's go back, let's rewind the conversation. When you date a woman with kids, say they have multiple kids, right?
Right.
It's kind of hard to, just like B-Rock was introduced us with. He used to go home, get off work, gotta attend to the kids, gotta attend to the time. My thing was, when I got home from work, I attended more to the kids, and you know what I'm saying, then less to her, and she had a problem with it.
But see, that would be an issue though.
But despite what I
Because
done,
you can spend that in a bad light for you. Like, damn, why is he spending more time with my kid than he is me? That's the way women think.
And that shit is stupid because, first of all, your kids ain't got nobody there to even pay them some fucking attention.
Exactly.
So now you got somebody to give them attention, and now you mad?
you got
That's
somebody
the way to
that
go.
coming in.
Every nigga was there for you anyway because
But
all y'all
that's
did
her.
was
That's
fucking
her
and spend
controlling the
time.
narrative.
And
You
that's
got-
her
At
controlling
the end of the day,
narrative.
there's a lot of. I'm not saying all chicks, but there are a lot of chicks who control the narrative by being very unpredictable. one minute, you might be sitting there playing with the little boy or the little girl, and she's in the kitchen staring a hole in the back of your head. Look at this nigga right here. I feel like staring up the pot. And she tell you, oh, how come you spending so much time with my motherfucking kids and not me? And some niggas will take the bait. And, hey, what are you talking about and all this other kind of shit?
But Dub City,
women like that kind of attention.
And then they go back to
But
got
Dub-
your bitch ass.
but
And they
Dub-
go back to
Dub-
got your ass.
It got your bitch ass, but still though, don't the kids deserve the attention?
They do,
because
but-
you gotta.
Hell
you
yeah, they
can- but
deserve the
listen, but you
attention.
listen.
But as a man, nigga.
But they ain't my
everything-
motherfucking kids.
But
hold on,
but
you
chose
signed
to
up
tell-
for
yeah,
that,
you
though.
signed up for it.
Me, I ain't signing
Well,
up
not
for
you.
shit.
But it's not you. But I'm saying,
I ain't signing up for a motherfucking thing.
let's
Yeah.
Picture the little boy. Oh, Corey, can you please play the PlayStation with me?
Hell no.
Hold on, give me 1 second, home. Let me hit your dad up on speed dial.
Yeah, homie, you gonna have that nigga on speed.
cold.
I don't have a dad.
That nigga cold blooded, bro.
That nigga
Cold blooded.
Hey, look,
Ray. Start cussing that nigga.
hey, Ray, your little boy want to play PlayStation. I suggest you get online.
Yeah.
And look,
damn.
look, and just how Doug talking about. That's when I get on my
shit.
fucking baby mama like, why the fuck you fucking with a nigga like that and got my son around a nigga like that?
But I'm just saying.
But we
if-
talking
if-
about-
I ain't saying
talking
he's
about the
wrong
dudes.
for
No.
what he's saying.
But check this
But
out,
I'm
B-Rock.
saying, why would you get involved with and have my child around a nigga like that?
If he
Fuck
gonna
with
be
that nigga
around,
and don't
yeah.
have my child
Yeah, I get
around.
you.
But check this out, B-Rock. At the end of the day, if I had a baby mom,
You fucked up.
if I had a kid and me and the baby mom isn't together, shit, I'm gonna tell her 100%. Hey, don't let nobody discipline or do shit with my child.
But see,
I-
that,
I-
now
I-
see,
see,
whoa, wait a
that-
minute.
hold
That's
up.
an issue.
I'm
Pull up,
still
That's,
pull up,
that's
pull
an
up.
issue.
Pull up.
Let me, all right, now,
Pull up.
here's the issue I have with that right there.
Right.
So you mean to tell me I'm married to your baby mama,
Yeah.
your child in here fucking my house up,
Right.
and you think I ain't finna put your child through a wall? Kiss my ass, nigga. We
Hold
both
on,
gonna
hold
sit
on,
in
hold on,
jail.
hold on. But you said married though.
Even if we date, if we're
now marriage
on a-
is totally
totally
different.
if we're on it going, if we're in a serious relationship and it's leaning that way, like we've been together a while, and you don't expect that man. It's a difference between disciplining that child to where you're trying to change their behavior, and then it's beating on the child and abusing the child.
Now,
That's
it-
the difference.
I understand what you're saying, but we are speaking as dating. We ain't
You're-
talking about the
you're gonna-
aspect of going serious. We're talking about the women that quote unquote want to do them, quote unquote living
But
their
I
best
see-
life.
I see where Nick coming.
yeah,
I see where Nick
that-
coming
Now,
from.
where
Is the
you
issue.
coming from, that's different because yes, when you get in a serious relationship, of course you're gonna meet the goddamn kids because now it's on another level to
Yeah.
where y'all
But-
spending time, y'all
But-
really spending time and shit like that.
My ex-wife, her baby daddy, had an issue with me disciplining his kid. Your child around here fucking up my house, I'm gonna fuck your child up. And then whoop your ass after I whoop her ass.
But look, I was disciplining my ex-son, and he'll be like, man, I'm gonna call my dad. I'm like, nigga, call your motherfucking daddy, nigga. And
Nigga
tell
ain't
that,
here anyway.
call your daddy and let me talk to your daddy, nigga.
But bro, that's
And when
just
he
too
said he
much
gonna call his
shit.
daddy, his
Yeah.
daddy didn't
That's too
approach
much.
me like that based on the fact that your mama wasn't fucking with any kind of nigga. Okay, this dude telling you to mind him, and this dude buying you shoes, clothes, goddamn taking you to school. He's playing with you. He's spending time with you. He's really investing in you. So I can't come. Dude didn't even come at me wrong. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, what going on? What did you do?
See,
You
it
know,
ain't too many dudes out
But it
there
ain't
like
a lot
that.
of dudes like that.
I'm
See,
saying
now
now.
if
Yeah,
you
you know,
with a
dude.
nigga and that nigga ain't doing that for my kids, if that nigga talking like how Doug talking,
Yeah, now that's
put
now
that, tell that fuck nigga I'm finna pull up.
Well, pull out then, nigga.
Shit, pull up then, nigga. Come get your son. That ain't my motherfucking kid.
Hey,
I'm in this
hey,
motherfucker
hey,
like Snoop, home.
I'll definitely
Come
say
get his
that nigga
ass,
Snoop
home.
on
That ain't my
Playboy,
motherfucking kid.
I'm saying,
Fuck your fork.
you know what I'm saying? That's when I have a problem.
Don't fight
You got
me.
my child
Yeah,
around a
okay.
nigga
Don't
who
fight
just
me.
really there just to fuck you.
All right. I
So
got
why
you.
would
I
you
got
put my child around that? Now, I'm not mad at the dude. I'm mad at the mama. But
Yeah, don't
when it comes to
jump
these
on the
chicks-
dude sitting on the sofa.
Yeah, don't jump on the dude. He doing what he do. That's what he doing. She put your child around that nigga.
Yeah, I got you.
Just like on that movie, Yvette put that goddamn child around Rodney.
Yeah.
She had that child, and then when he got to build a fort, and knowing Rodney sleeping on the sofa. That was her motherfucking fault.
Yeah, it was.
Now you coming over there crying. Rodney was scared. He was crying for you. Bitch, why you had the nigga in the house?
Bitch, I break your motherfucking leg.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue that I have when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Like,
I got you. That's what you're saying.
but if you were with a dude and the dude, you know, my son coming saying, yeah, dude don't took me to practice, or, you know, dude buying me clothes, shoes, he's really taking care of me. You're going to see it in the child because they're going to, you know what I mean?
But I'm just saying.
And then that dude wouldn't mind meeting you as well because it's a man thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you got a nigga over there that's just, man, you know he just there to fuck the girl.
But hold up, though, man. You mean to tell me y'all niggas would do this for somebody else's kid and you just dating the chick?
Nigga, I am.
yeah.
I'm talking about for a serious relationship. I ain't do that shit
yeah,
for
you
nobody.
gotta-
kid. I
Oh,
was-
so
gotta
now
put
we on the
time.
serious
You
day.
gotta
That's why I was
nigga.
telling
Not
Nick
right off
I
the
was
bat, nigga.
separating because he was talking about serious relationship, and I'm talking about just dating the chick.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
So-
talking about the chicks that put their kids around dudes they just fucking with, versus a nigga, you know.
That's actually they're spending their time.
Yeah, like why
That investor.
don't you just date, and then if it's a guy that you're really interested into and you want to really move forward with that guy, see where it goes, then introduce your child. But we got a lot of chicks that
Introduce
ain't
their
serious
kids on
with
day
niggas.
one.
They just fucking with niggas and they introduce their kids.
Yeah.
And then you have the right to respond like, you like, bitch, I ain't gonna have to be that kid there. Like, I'm just fucking you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about the chicks who, you know, the kid might be in the same room and she having out.
Oh, but she just, hey, hold up, man.
That shit just went left.
What
That
kind of
shit went
hood rat asshole you fucking with?
But hold
Oh,
up
no,
now.
it's some
Hold up now.
It's some
Y'all
rats.
y'all mean to tell me I ain't seen on Instagram or
Like,
Facebook?
hell yeah, it's some rats out
Or
there,
you
boy.
know some folks, you know what I'm saying, who fucks, you know, a
Dog.
dude and the kid in the crib in the same room or some shit
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Nigga, my homeboy, look, this
I don't
fucked
love
up.
that shit, nigga. What you talking about?
Man,
All right, this
All the
fuck-
way real with you,
this-
nigga.
this
I don't
fuck-
hit a girl or a kid in
Me
the room,
too.
nigga.
We were looking
But
at
hey,
goddamn
you know,
the
hey.
Grim Adventures
Look,
of
man.
Billy and Mandy. I'm
Hold
tearing
on.
that ass up.
Listen,
goddamn.
man. Hey, we straight left, man. Let's get
That ain't
back.
my goddamn daughter.
Hey, let's get back, man. Let's get back. We straight
Big
left.
slide. Son of a gun. Ooh.
and that we're gonna get that nigga 100 years right there. When that Me Too culture get a hold of that nigga, and they gonna go to this audio footage, huh? They gonna cut out everything he said before, and they gonna go big slide, huh?
But hey, but get back to what we was talking about. Foolish ass niggas, man. But the chicks that demand, like, how these females out here demanding you gotta have a 700 credit score, you gotta have your own house, gotta have your own car, a good ass job and all this shit. But they hoe working at McDonald's.
But check this out, Nick.
Living in
you-
her sister house.
What you just
No,
said.
living in her sister
What you just said. Can you blame her?
Hell yeah. I don't,
No,
wait,
no,
no,
listen,
wait a
listen.
minute. Hold up a
Hold
hold.
up, listen what I'm saying.
No, go ahead.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I
get
gotta
what
hear
you
Go ahead, cause
I
hell
gotta-
yeah, I'm gonna blame that
I
motherfucker.
feel what you said.
Listen to what I'm
I
saying.
got it. Go ahead.
There's a lot of people out here, right? That's why I said you got some people who's demanding this shit, and they probably say the only thing I'm offering is the minimum. That's the contract. Some people will still sign that contract.
You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Some people will, but I'm telling you like this, him. If you demanding all this hot dollar shit from me, like y'all friend talking about something, you got to make 100,000 to talk to her. Hold on, look him. If your ass ain't making that 100,000 with me, then you better shut the fuck up and take
But
this
she-
50,000
but
out of
the
me.
bottom-
But
though,
look
but-
at
but she
look at how
make it-
many
but she
dudes.
made that though.
But look
Nigga,
how many
like-
dudes would
Fuck she
still
don't.
holler at her though.
No,
folks.
she don't.
That motherfucker
Oh, well, she a
don't
little
even,
bit. She a little bit.
that
honest.
that
I think she a little
motherfucker
bit
don't make close to that
Little bit.
motherfucker, nigga.
But what I was trying to get across before I jumped to this, what I was trying to get across on that situation with old girl, if a nigga made more than you, he wouldn't even want your motherfucking ass.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you want a nigga to make X amount of dollars?
Not necessarily.
Yes, they do.
He
You know
gonna
how
be-
many-
that
but
nigga
you
be
know how
dogging
many-
that motherfucking
But I'm
ass
just
off.
saying, you know how many millionaires, billionaires out here who got these young ass fucking wives
Because they're easy.
who ain't Come on, man.
Because a lot of these millionaires got the young pretty ass wives.
But do you
they
know
ain't
why?
bringing shit to the
They
table.
don't-
That's
only
right.
thing they bringing to the table
Is
is
they looks.
the looks.
You're right. And that's what they're like you
She
said, that's
got
what
the
they're signing up
looks.
for. They initially go, she ain't gonna make no goddamn $1 million a
But
year like
okay
this
then,
nigga.
so that goes back to his point
Exactly.
of what
But
he
still,
just said.
But you just said, can you blame her? Hell yeah, bitch. If you demanded me to make $1 million a year, you better bring it too.
But
Nah, but
don't you
shit.
think that could be just her standard?
How can you hold a
How can
standard
you
of
hold-
me making $1 million a year, bitch? You barely bringing in 20,000.
Exactly.
You can't.
You can't.
Come on,
She's
bro.
not gonna date you then.
And that's
Come on, bro.
this is my thing.
That ain't the
There's
reality.
so many. Listen, check this out. I was in Orlando at the Magic's game. It's what, fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. We down there in the 100 section, and it was a group of fucking chicks, and they was just straight fucking groupies. There's chicks out here, man, who go to the gym, just keep their body right, keep their body tight, make probably a
They
little
trying to
money
get
on the
drafted.
side,
They trying to get drafted.
trying to get drafted.
But
So-
again,
so
that's-
if there's a dude who's making basketball money, and then next thing you know, he meet a chick who ain't got shit.
But you're now you're changing.
That's
you're
come
changing
on.
what you're changing what we're
Now
saying.
it's my the show is you demand to take but have nothing to give. You
do you
demand
think-
that I bring in this 6-figure salary,
Right.
but you barely making a 6-figure salary.
And what's the point?
And the point is, why are you demanding that I make a 6-figure salary, but you ain't got that?
And then you
Maybe
also
because of your
wait,
standards.
hold on.
That's the
That's
contract
what
you
we're
have.
talking
That's
about.
the
But with-
contract you
but
have to
that's-
sign.
that's
But
exactly what
with
he
what
said.
you're with what you're saying with the basketball players and entertainers and stuff, 90% of them is not going to go for people that's making the exact kind of money that they are.
Exactly. They
Okay.
want-
That's not what they're going to go for.
And that's what
They
they're
go for
signing
that
up for.
easy shit, just like
That's
Okay.
what they're signing up
Now
for.
let me bring this shit back. All right, when we're straight away, now we talking about what the motherfuckers just see a motherfucker as. Now let's bring it back to the aspect of dating. This is what I was talking about, dating on the show. So you dating somebody, that contract you saying that they signing up for, what if they mash that contract?
What do you
Meaning
mean?
like, what if a chick saying, because I don't got tricked like this a couple of times, I'm pretty sure we all have. Well, a chick presents herself to be a certain way, and then when you get involved with it, you find out this bitch ain't nothing like, she give you the representative. And she's nothing like the representative. at all.
Usually the first 3 months, maybe 6 months, you're getting a representative.
Yeah.
Now once the representative leaves, it's on you whether you want to stay or leave.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Because there's a lot of niggas out here now, like what Hot Rod said, there's a lot of dirt bad niggas out here,
yeah,
and the only thing they have to give is
that
the
would.
D. You see what I'm
They got
saying?
that gift for that gab.
Right. You got some shits out here who making 70 or 80,000,
Well,
and the only thing you're doing is
he got some other shit to give. That gift to keep on giving. Gonna have your ass in the hospital getting a penicillin shot.
that's what I'm saying. So if he's at the crib playing PlayStation, smoking weed, and all this shit, and the chick out making her $60,000-$70,000, $1,000 a year,
You blame her because she's allowing it to happen.
that's what she signed up for. The same thing with the guys.
Exactly.
What signed up for?
If you got a big booty chick working at McDonald's and she finding a motherfucker, and you pulling up doing your lunch break,
But
and,
the question,
and you in
the
a
question
suit,
is,
and you trying to holler at her, and she say, "Hey, look, I holler at you or whatever, but you gotta be making this," and you tell her, "Well, shit, I'm making that. What's up?" You're signing
you the
that
goddamn
contract.
fool.
Nope, you can't say it's fool because a lot
goddamn
of niggas
fool.
doing that.
It's a
You-
lot of
you're
niggas
right.
A lot of
doing
niggas
it.
doing
You're
it.
right.
The
It
same
is.
way,
Like,
so
You're
hold on.
right.
So
You're
if
right.
if a guy dates a chick with like 3 or 4 kids, and you have no kids, do you think that's an equal playing field?
No,
Hell
it's not.
No,
So if
because
you
she ain't gonna
decide,
wanna have kids.
so if you decide to date that chick with those kids, and you know it's not equal, that's something that you're signing up for.
yeah.
So at the same time, even though she got all these kids and shit, she still got something to give. She gonna give you some pussy, time, or maybe cook for you. She got a little stuff to give to you. She ain't gonna have money to give to you because it's going to the kids.
Kids.
Now you might come in and you giving bread or doing other things or whatever. That's what you can bring to the table.
Choice.
But at the same time, it's your choice.
in all honesty, that's the way that men supposed to do. No. Hear me out.
Whoa.
I mean, I get what
Whoa.
you're saying, Mark, because
Hit
honestly,
me out.
ain't really shit wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing's
that's what I'm
wrong
saying.
with it.
If you want
But
that life, yeah.
If you want
Okay,
that life,
so I'm gonna go back.
YouTube-
I'm gonna go back to what I asked, what I was mentioning before we start recording. So you mean to tell me, y'all hoes out here respecting me that have all this shit, and I fuck around some shit having my life, and now I gotta go home to my mom. I'm still making good money though, but I'm at home with my mama. You ain't gonna fuck with me because I ain't got my own spot, but you fucking with that married nigga over there. We at home with his wife every night. Get mad because that nigga can't come see you on Saturday or Sunday. How does that work?
I mean,
I'm
it
trying to
sounds
figure it out.
confusing.
I'm trying to figure it out.
It
But-
sounds confusing, but females want what they can't have. That's the reason why you got women out here comfortable with being side chicks and comfortable with fucking niggas' wives. I mean, fucking wives.
I get what you're saying. We got you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking up like that.
Yeah, we got
But
you.
that's just the harsh reality of it, nigga. And it's just like
So how do we change that narrative? That's what we really need to try to figure out.
men we gotta up our standards. That's just what it is, period. Like for the previous show what we had with the woman. When we got on a discussion about we'll just accept women with lower standard because
So you stop saying that bullshit.
no, it's not telling you that bullshit because most men do it. That's why you got most men, just like what we talked about earlier, when Dub Citi was talking about the man coming in McDonald's with a suit. And the McDonald's chick told the man, hey, you got to make this certain amount of money. The man said he got it. That's what most niggas out here doing. He lowering his standards to get with this girl because she got a big-ass booty working at McDonald's. Same thing with
And
Instagram.
I agree with that too.
Same thing with Instagram.
Go to the strip club. We going in there just to see some strippers. We got like 100, couple of hundred. But you got niggas in there with all these goddamn stacks of money and wrapped up. Man, them niggas ain't got no money. They showing, oh, I got their money. So the stripper gonna be like, they go over here with these niggas with all these goddamn bands, huh?
And then look
I don't want
at
to fuck these niggas with these
And
little hundreds. I ain't trying to waste my time over
Exactly.
here. These niggas got the bag.
Because you
Yeah,
can't, and
and
that's
then-
then what it go back to what he said. You can't blame the female for that shit if we're giving them that shit.
Exactly.
So how can we put it on them when
Exactly.
it start with
For,
us?
for example, you got this. I just heard a story about Rick Ross, rapper Rick Ross, right? He had this chick, just an Instagram model, just look fucking good on Instagram. This nigga got named. I already got him with him and his other wife. She basically just modeled for Instagram, and that thing, you know, she done came up on $1 million now.
Hold on. I just thought about it. Disclaimer. Yeah, disclaimer.
I told you this nigga Tourette's gonna kick in, huh?
Disclaimer, huh? Yeah.
That nigga
Yeah,
Tourette.
I'm trying to give him a disclaimer. That's the word, disclaimer. I couldn't think of it. But yeah, go ahead, Mark.
God damn.
But it's all about the dudes. We got to up our own standards. That's just being honest. You know
Because
what I'm
if you
saying?
find a way to win, like most chicks, if they have 5 guys, just like the restaurant, that comes in and she get bread, she get a certain kind of treatment for all 5 of these guys. You don't think when it comes time to the 6th guy, she gonna require the same thing she required from the other 5?
But what if she had a guy that had all 5 of the attributes, the attributes of all 5 guys, but she shitted on that dude
Because
and-
he only made $30,000 a year. Nah, that ain't
Nah, I ain't saying that.
they do that.
Well, yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, they can.
I'm saying, but what if
She
you
might shit on that motherfucker because he's not allowing her to control the narrative. Because there's
Yeah.
a lot of women out here.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Because right now, a lot of guys are allowing women to become alpha females, or there are women who have alpha female traits or characteristics.
Yeah.
And some guys don't know how to handle that. And they feel the only way I'm going to handle this is just get a chick what she wants, or make sure she don't argue or whatever, or fuck that shit, she fine in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'll let her call me fuck niggas however many times that she wants, as long as she still serving me the pussy on a silver platter.
Yeah. Yeah, now and that's what I was getting at with home. Like, let's say you got all 5 of these attributes. You bringing in the money, you're a provider, you treat her good, you take care of the home and all this and that, but she shit on you because she make up some bullshit reason why she don't want to be with you no more. But she date 5 different niggas and try to basically split you up between 5 different niggas because she required niggas to have this or that. But the truth is, you had all of those attributes
in one person,
but you didn't require her. You required her to step her motherfucking game up.
Yeah.
You didn't let her control the narrative, and she took that part and said, I can't be with him. It's too much for me. Blah 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 blah. But the other niggas that have 1 or 2 of those attributes, they allow her to control the narrative. They won't tell her, well, bitch, you ain't got nothing going on. I can't talk to you. They gonna be like, I'll let you get a pad because you served me that pussy on the platter. So that's what I'm saying. I go back to, going off what you said, Flair. We need to have more standards. We need to control the narrative on a lot of shit. Because, like Rod said, it's us. We be the ones in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Let's say we in the strip club and the dude, let's say the crew over here with all the bands and shit, they the ones like, we know they gonna come over here with us, but we know these dudes over here probably working and everything like that. Hey,
see, you can't use the strip club narrative.
You can't use it. You can't use
for
it.
the simple fact that's their way of living.
Yeah.
Like of course I'm gonna go to motherfucker flipping bands.
Okay. Well, let me.
Nigga, that's guaranteeing my life's gonna stay on.
See, y'all.
Oprah the club.
You got life fucked up, B-Rock.
Come here, Oprah.
Now y'all niggas ain't let me finish.
No, but you
gotta
use something else other than strip
what
club.
I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, you gotta use something other.
Yeah, you gotta use another.
No, why the fuck I can't use the strip club? I'm trying to get to a point here. Y'all niggas didn't let me finish.
All right,
All right, go ahead. Go to the point.
All right, goddamn, huh? So let me use another thing since y'all don't want me to use a fucking strip club. On the Flavor Love show, remember when they found out old girl was on that dating show and how she was dissing that dude?
Yeah.
And you remember Flavor said, bitch, I don't even want to be with you because I don't like how you did my mans.
Yeah.
What if you had more niggas saying, I don't like y'all bitches with that mentality because that dude worked hard just because I did something else to make all this money. That dude can have the same money. You don't need to treat nobody like that.
Yeah.
So guess what? My dude, come over here. If that bitch ain't fucking with you, we ain't throwing that bitch no money.
Now this the thing.
We control the narrative. That
Now,
nigga controlled the narrative.
But
If a lot of niggas like that, bitches will stop thinking a certain way.
You're right.
Because they know that these niggas really sticking together.
Yeah.
They don't like us acting like that.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the point I was trying to get at.
But
But
harsh
here's the
reality
issue.
is-
Hold on.
yeah.
The heart, I know what the reality is.
Here's the issue with the strip club narrative.
Harsh reality.
The strip club narrative, your sole purpose of coming to the strip club is to throw money. That's paying them motherfuckers bills, so of course they're going to go to the one that's throwing the more money for their damn bills.
But no,
But
I got what you're saying.
I'm
at the end
saying
of
the
day.
point I'm trying to make is even in the strip club, you control the narrative.
I
When
okay,
I come
got
in
you.
like this,
I got you. Hold on.
They're gonna follow me.
I got you.
So I'm like, damn, dude look like
Dude, like
he can
Now-
have more fun the way he. Hey, bro, come over here with us.
Now that you mention it, it made me think about Players Club. When Luke and all them ran into the club, all the strip went over there. Luke and Diamond stayed with what the hell was his name?
That dude,
Oh,
Myron.
what? Yeah.
She stayed with Myron.
the
He
whole
like, oh,
time.
you gonna go over there? Nah, I'm fine right here with you, Myron. You see how she didn't run over there? She like, nah, fuck, I don't give a fuck that
Shit,
Luke.
that's one
Yeah.
of our biggest customers.
Yeah, but Luke could have gave her a big ass payday that night.
True.
'Cause you remember when he
It's
first
very
came
true.
in, he looked right at Diamond and was like,
Uh-huh.
and everybody, and Luke in the house, and Dollar Bill hit that dollar sign, goddamn.
Now she wishing she went out there with Luke.
We get
Myron
money.
ass and that goddamn.
Yeah. Myra trying to get her ass.
But
boy.
it still go back to saying.
But Myra
If
act
you
like
a
that
big
because
booty-
he
if you
couldn't
a
get
big
no
booty
woman
chick-
like that. That's why Myra act like that. If Myra felt like he could get women like that, or they wouldn't have this bullshit, I think Myra wouldn't act like that. But you see what he said? Damn it, I spent a lot of money on you.
Right, but
That shit made that nigga crazy, home.
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, she required that money. Dude was giving that shit.
I mean, yeah, I understand.
So he can't get mad because he
that's
signed that contract.
That's the
That's
purpose
the
of her
contract.
job. Her job is to get that line of work.
Right.
But outside of that,
Right.
when she step outside of her job, that same mentality is being taken out into society.
Right.
So now you might have a nice dude who have a nice job, who can provide for you,
Right.
but you still got the money. Like, your mind frame, like, fuck that nigga ain't got that bad.
I mean, there's some people
But
like that.
I ain't saying that's all strippers, because I knew a stripper that fought with my homeboy, and she was around during that time. It was around the time BMF were down here and shit, and they were doing all them parties and shit.
But fuck strippers, man. We ain't trying to go out there and holler at
I mean,
strippers,
we-
man. We trying to holler
Man,
at that.
niggas
Nah,
like
nigga,
strippers every
nigga
day.
love
like
strippers.
strippers,
Nigga.
man.
Why you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
niggas think of Atlanta? They think of strip clubs.
Come on,
Exactly.
come on, Dub.
Everybody
That's-
said when you come to Atlanta, go to the strip club. That's
But
why I'm bringing
that's
up
to
strippers.
rewind everything that we
As a
talk
matter
about.
of fact,
They dominated
Standards.
on
Home of the
Instagram.
strip club, known for the
Stand-
thick girls. nigga.
Standards.
But I'm saying,
on
I get that.
Instagram.
Standards.
But I'm saying, I get that part. But
Standards.
But I mean, I just use that for an example. But I'll step outside of that. You got women that ain't strippers that have that same mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this right here, then, B-Rock. What if you have a chick? I ain't even gonna say chicks. I'll say chicks, and you got, men out here who probably grew up poor and they tired of staying in the same fucking neighborhoods and shit like that or whatever. You have some people who might say, you know what, man, I'm looking for a savior. I let me hit the gym up, get myself looking right, go get me a nice ass chick or some shit like that, who might be a doctor or whatever the case may be. There's people out here who are living on a lower class, and they looking for somebody to probably take them out of the hellhole that they call.
Let's go with what you
know,
just said. He doing all this. He said he's looking for a doctor. Now, do you honestly think a doctor gonna look at a motherfucker that can't bring something to the table with her?
It happened.
100%. No. Hold on.
A female doctor's gonna look for a nigga that has nothing to bring to the table.
It happens all the time.
They do.
Because
No.
first of all,
Hold on.
there's a lot of people.
A male
There's a
doctor,
lot
yeah.
of people.
Invest.
No, listen to me now.
A male doctor, yeah, but a female doctor,
Yes,
yeah.
100%.
And invest in a dude like that?
No,
100%.
No.
Hear me out now.
I ain't talking about fucking with a
it's
dude.
No,
it's
100.
very few.
100%.
Very few.
Listen, because there's a lot of people, just because she's a doctor, she might not get a lot of play because of just her profession alone.
Yeah.
She
People
can play
gonna
by
be-
other doctors.
But I'm just, a lot of these dudes already got chicks that's been invested in them since high school or whatever. So some of them might already
Not
be.
really.
Man, come on, man. There's a lot. Like for example, the job I used to work at. This dude, he was a UPS driver, delivering packages and shit. Dude started that delivery. He was doing it probably like 2 months, and he ended up coming up on a doctor, and they ended up getting married shortly right after. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's possible.
Oh, no, I didn't say it's not. I
He
didn't
said
say
it's
it
not
wasn't possible.
Dude told me, he said, hey Corey, man, I came up on the doctor. We both got a lot of things in common. He was like, she's divorced, I'm divorced. We got a lot of things in common. He said they've been going out and stuff like that. And shortly right after, dude quit UPS for it. He
That's
quit.
it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a
all
promise.
the bitches
I'm gonna
like
give you
this
another
here.
example.
My nigga.
I'm gonna give you another example. Look at in the movie Think Like a Man. When Taraji Hayes was the CEO of the damn job, and old boy was he was working in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But he had to fight that car was his just to even get her attention.
But shit, look at J-Lo. J-Lo was she's a big, huge megastar. And shit, the dancer came up on her.
Oh. Facts.
Britney Spears.
But
Britney Spears.
no, you can't say that. You can't. Okay, if y'all gonna tell me I can't use strippers, then how you gonna use that example? You got a dancer who's there every day with her. That's like a personal trainer working out
that's
with a
different.
chick every day.
It is.
Your dancer is there with you all the time, working with you, talking with you.
K-Fed wasn't around. Goddamn.
But you're building that
He's
relationship.
building a relationship.
You're
through
building
that
a relationship off of that.
choreography.
But if we're looking at
The money didn't have nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
it's
right,
just
but if we're looking at the top of the show,
She didn't.
What the fuck do he got to give to a chick?
But he wasn't
But
demanding nothing.
First of all, let me tell y'all niggas this. Y'all got out the subject. It's supposed to be from our perspective. Y'all jumping on the bitch's side.
No.
We're talking about this is one-sided. Because I bet if I had 5 women sitting up in here with me, they won't be goddamn defending y'all ass.
No.
We're talking about from the man's perspective. When a woman requires you to do a lot, but she don't have nothing to give you.
But at the same time, man, you got to talk about both sides.
But I strictly said we're going one-sided this show.
But shit, there's no debate then.
It is very much a debate. Yes, there ain't no debate if you're being single-track minded about the shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to have both perspectives.
Well, go and find 4 more bitches right now to come get on the show. Because I stated this before we started talking. Why y'all niggas acting like y'all don't understand it?
You stated it, but it's the conversation is not going to go that far without bringing the other side.
Without bringing the other side.
It can go a long way without bringing up. Bitches can go days for talking about what bitches want.
But
why
I'm
y'all
saying,
niggas acting crazy?
Besides, this is the point of the topic.
It's crazy.
But
y'all
this is the point.
Really defeated the purpose of the
No, this
show.
is the point of the topic. The topic of the show, you demand and you take, but you ain't got shit to give. But at the end of the day, that's on your ass if you allow that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't slice that pie no other way.
You can just end the show just saying that statement alone.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm diving into you got dudes here that been in relationships, and you got niggas that don't give a fuck about a relationship.
And I've been on both sides.
If you've been on both sides, and you're talking from a side of somebody who's actually getting in a relationship, because that's the point I'm coming from, the relationship involved motherfuckers, then you got a lot to say. But if you're coming from the point of I don't give a fuck about all that shit, you ain't gonna have a lot to say.
That's
my thing.
That's
for me personally, I don't fuck with girls if they ain't bringing shit to the table.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so if
you gotta prove yourself to be with me.
That's a good point coming from your end. But just how you just said that, the way the show been going, you say that, and then the nigga gonna come and say, "Well, what if she feel like you ain't got enough to give her?" No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you just said.
Yeah.
Bitch, you gotta prove yourself to me.
Yeah.
This is what this show is about, our perspective. And then the next show with women, what do y'all feel? So you can talk days about that.
So here's the
without
thing.
even digging to the other side.
But here's the thing. If we're just going to, that's almost like we just finna sit here 45 minutes to an hour and just bash women as far as
it's not bashing women.
But you know,
well,
I'm just saying, you know in your heart that there's a lot of motherfuckers out here who's doing shit that they not supposed to be doing. If you feeling bad about, I'm spending all this bread on this bitch and you ain't getting shit in return, nigga, that's on your motherfucking ass, folks.
Yeah, it's on you, but what about the niggas that ain't where you are? See, that's what I'm talking about.
But there's niggas who
open forum.
If you with a chick and you're sitting here having dinner and this chick slap you in your motherfucking face.
Come on, that's extreme. No?
But no. I'm still proving the point. And you don't do shit about it, but you say, oh, it's okay. She just tripping today. But in your mind, you're saying, damn, this is fucked up. This is going against all my motherfucking morals. But you still fucking stay. That's on your ass, folks.
Okay, now you say that.
That's still part of this shit.
And what if your morals were built on the fact that your mama raised you not to hit a girl no matter what, and you really in your mind believing a bitch slapping you, hey man, I can't hit a girl no matter what. You really believe, even though she's slapping you, I can't hit a girl no matter what.
Niggas going through that same
I'm
not
talking
about the physical side. I'm saying a nigga's going against everything in them just to accept bullshit from a female.
Exactly.
A lot of niggas going through that shit who ain't mentally there. I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You still got to talk about it. You still got to talk about it.
We do talk about it. But I'm talking from a perspective of being somebody myself in a situation where I wasn't where you at thinking like that. I thought I had to accept that to please this woman.
But it's going to come a time where you're going to say, look, man, I'm tired of getting in these same motherfucking relationships let me take some time out and let me work on myself. Let me try to get myself out of this shit, folks. And there's a lot of people who are just like you who feel that maybe I need to go and get into another relationship. Maybe it'll be different. Oh, this shit is fucked up. Let me get in another relationship. Maybe this will be different.
Okay,
there's some people
a lot of people
who
like
still
that.
try to replace.
And there's people that learn, maybe I need to try something different. Because when I was like that, and I got to the point that, hold on, let me stop. Let me pump the brakes. Let me learn this. Let me do. Oh, I found this out. Oh, I found it. Okay, now I know how to approach it different.
Sometimes it takes people longer.
Sometimes it take people longer than others.
You in a situation,
but you can't just tell a nigga he should know something that he don't fucking know.
Yeah, you in a situation.
But that's
where
why.
a nigga try to
that's
give
why you got to talk about this.
You
shit,
ain't gonna
folks.
want to hear this shit. We can talk about it all day.
We can talk about it all day.
But it's up to that nigga if he want to goddamn change.
And it's gonna get to a point where the nigga gonna be sick and tired, and sometimes. The point be, you sitting on the curb with one motherfucking shoe on, and this bitch in the house with another nigga, and they looking out the window laughing at your motherfucking ass. And sometimes shit get to that fucking extreme for them to want to change.
And I'm the nigga that went through some shit, and I'm gonna tell that nigga who going through it, bro. Whenever you get to that point, you're gonna snap. You're gonna get tired of it, and you're gonna want to try something different. When I was in your position, bro, I know how it feel to be in that position. I know how it feel to feel like you down, to feel like you're not about shit. And a bitch will make you feel like that. So let me just tell you how I got through that stage of my life. I'm not going to say, nigga, you stupid. Nigga, you shouldn't accept that.
But a lot of niggas would say you stupid and nigga, you got to
That's what I'm saying. We need to stop that.
It's got to be a brotherhood. But
it got to be a brotherhood. You got to tell this man how to get through this stage of his life.
But there's going to come a time.
Even though he might not want to listen at that time.
There's going to come a time when niggas don't want to listen. There's going to be a time where niggas need tough fucking love instead of, oh, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay.
Yeah,
because if you sitting there telling a nigga it's going to be all right, it's going to be okay.
Shit ain't gonna be all right.
This nigga, nothing's going to trigger in his head to tell him to change. But if you got a nigga saying, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You see what I'm saying? Why the fuck you're doing shit like this? Some niggas will get offensive, and some niggas will get pissed off.
Wait.
There's some niggas who will get offensive.
Wait a minute.
You got some niggas that'll say that to you, but them niggas never been in your position. Them niggas never allowed themselves to open up to love a chick like that, to be involved. And then they gonna tell you, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Well, and I asked him, well, bro, have you ever felt like me before? Hey, nah, nigga, I ain't allowed a bitch to get to me like that.
But it goes back to
no.
But it goes back to what Hot Rod said.
It ain't even talking about that. We're talking about the fact of helping somebody through the stages.
But it goes back to what Hot Rod said.
You can't help somebody if you never been there.
But it goes back to what Hot Rod was saying.
That ain't true.
Not in a lot of cases. In a lot of cases, you can't help somebody who haven't been there and experienced that. I can just tell you, well, I ain't never been there, but I can just tell you that.
You can't use that shit as a fucking excuse because, like, Hot Rod.
You can't use it as an excuse. I ain't gonna tell you, nigga, you supposed to been a millionaire. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? And you gonna be like, I ain't even know, bro. I didn't even know. Nah, nigga, you supposed to been do that, nigga.
But like you just said, we're talking about relationship. Like what Hot Rod just said. He said he already know he ain't finna fuck with no chicks who ain't bringing shit to the fucking table. So even though he might say, well, hey, I might have had one relationship where I experienced it just a little, but I broke the shit off because I knew what time it was. You got people out here who do know, who ain't been through the shit, but at the same time, they know the shit because they got other people who's telling them the shit. If you're sitting here telling me, hey, nigga, you do not want to be on child support.
I would just say that he does have a point because we telling his ass about child support. That's what
I'm saying, folks.
We telling him right now.
Yeah.
I know a nigga personally.
Let him talk.
I know a nigga personally. Well, I done broke down like relationships to this nigga. Some niggas just gotta find out the hard way. I'm like, bro, you don't need to do that. I'm coming from experience. I say, bro, you see this? Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. This nigga say, all right, but he ain't listened to the fucking shit, and he had to find out. And now the nigga fucked up, and I'm looking like, nigga, I told you, nigga, I'm coming from experience, nigga. I'm not gonna give you no advice that of some shit that I haven't been through myself.
Right.
A lot of niggas don't listen though.
A lot of niggas don't listen, and a lot of niggas don't care. A lot of niggas don't listen true enough.
Yeah.
I've been a nigga that I didn't want to listen at that time, but I've also been a nigga that I didn't know a lot of shit. So how you gonna hold a nigga accountable that don't know?
But I get what you saying. It's certain situations I don't listen to a nigga unless I know that nigga been through it. Like, nigga, you how the hell you gonna tell me how to cook this dish, nigga? You ain't cooked in your life.
Exactly. You just telling me, nigga, you supposed to be able to put that shit on top of there like that.
Nigga, that shit's supposed to be hot.
It's supposed to be hot, nigga.
And the whole time you look at the damn recipe,
well,
that bitch want to be cold.
Have you cooked it before? Hell no, I ain't cooked it before, but I know it's supposed to be hot.
Nigga, how the fuck you know, nigga?
How you know, bro?
What
like,
y'all say, nigga?
I looked it up on YouTube, nigga.
No, I'm
But
saying.
it's still, that shit still is a fucking excuse, folks.
It is a excuse.
It's a fucking excuse. If a
shit.
nigga telling you, folk, this chick ain't about shit. How many niggas deal with chicks and you know this chick is a freak? You know she a freak, and you know
about
she bad
90%,
news.
nigga.
And the nigga sitting there telling you that, he's telling you that,
Aight, you can't-
even though he ain't fuck with the chick or nothing, but he heard that this chick ain't about shit, and you
But-
still go fuck with her,
but-
and you find out the hard way.
With the
folk.
freak thing. It ain't no goddamn woman out here who ain't a freak at some point in their life.
We talking
And
about
somebody,
the G, we talking about the G freak.
listen to me. It's
feel like-
and every freak has been wiped up. So at some point, somebody has came to him and told him that, hey, boy, she got the boy. Woo, boy, won't do some things.
And you're proving my point, folks.
Nigga, like, let's,
Nigga, your mama, my mama, his mama, his mama, everybody mama done been a
hold on,
freak.
listen. Let's go, but let's go back to the time. Let's go back to the back house. You know who you had in the back house.
Who I had?
I ain't
No.
gonna say no name.
Okay,
The little thick.
Okay, yeah, I got- okay.
man.
okay.
Say that me and her with the actual relation. You know what I'm saying? What kind of advice would you tell me? And me and her were kicking it with each other. And I really liked this
You a
chick.
stupid
and I-
ass
Now
nigga.
see,
And I really
right.
liked it.
But
I
listen,
really like this
we
shit.
niggas, if I done smashed the first off, we ain't finna fuck with the same chick like that. You ain't finna get in a serious relationship with somebody I don't fuck.
How you know?
More.
To be on your motherfucking
Cause
Yeah.
nigga, we
But you
that's-
can't say
well,
you
hold
can't,
up.
you can't
Nigga,
say it'll be on me.
it would be.
Say you
Would be on
smashed.
you.
Hold on. Say you
Listen,
smashed
Mark,
her,
we
and
been-
then she came
listen.
to me, and me and her have like
Listen.
a connection or something
Mark.
like that at that time.
Ma, nigga, we been best friends since motherfucking high school, nigga. That was about 40, 100,000 years ago.
Yeah.
If I done told you this hoe is a G freak, and you go out here and catch feelings for her, you on your own.
Hey, nigga, at night, I got an example for you. The same, I was talking to this chick in high school, and shortly
Okay.
after high school,
Okay.
B-Rock told me a dude who he worked with at his job, like, hey, man, your girl, boy, she bad news. You know what I'm saying? She a freak like hell. And I was going with the chick at the time. So now it's up to me to say, well, you know
Yeah.
what? Should I continue to goddamn, or should I listen to the dudes, you know what I'm saying, who's telling me this shit?
But see,
I
you-
listen
you
and
right.
I flip
Decision.
this shit.
You're right. You
But
have
check
at
this
that
out.
point you have to figure out, is this just a nigga that she said fuck that, I don't want to do this shit, I want something serious. He got mad and now he telling everybody shit G freak.
Exactly.
But
But-
nigga we been kicking this since fucking high school, nigga. If I tell you this whole G freak and you catch goddamn feeling, nigga, that's on you, motherfucker. Nigga, we got
But
got
look, check
history,
this out.
motherfucker.
Check this out. Just like he was just saying, you going with the chick, you lovey-dovey with the chick, you buying up your Valentine's Day shit, you doing shit that you think you supposed to do for a chick. Now let's say if B-Wop wasn't saying, hey, I don't trust that bitch, I don't know. What if I wasn't saying that? You don't know to watch out for this chick. You in the mind frame that, hey, I'm feeling this shit, I'm doing whatever. And everybody around know, damn, but that girl was fucking everybody. You don't know. So you were planning on going to prom or whatever with the shit, and then I'm like, let me ask around.
But-
and then the partner say, hey, tell your boy don't do that, such and such.
But here's the thing. Everybody growing changes.
Yeah, everybody growing changes. You okay, now you finna really prove my goddamn point I'm making. During that time, he wasn't thinking the way he's thinking now.
Okay.
Now the way he's thinking, he know the game now.
Yeah.
We got young boys coming up now. They probably think different in a lot of ways, but they probably get into money faster than we get into it.
Yeah.
They getting a lot of hoes faster than we get into it.
Yeah.
How you gonna explain to that young dude who haven't really went through the love thing, who get out there and these girls say, oh, I really love him now. He got more money than what we had then. He got more assets and shit. How you gonna explain to him, hey man, you gotta be careful with these women?
But B-Rock, after you told me that, what I do to the chick after that?
I'm saying, when you found out, you reacted on what you found out. But
100%.
if you didn't know,
So if a dude, what I'm saying, if somebody's giving advice, and if somebody tell me, hey, you want to look out for this when you get married or whatever, blah blah blah, I'ma still have it in my mind because I'm about to get married. But at the same time, if somebody's telling you something and you're at the stage where you ain't trying to hear that shit, you see what I'm saying? The shit is still gonna keep coming up. It's still gonna keep coming up.
Yeah,
eventually you're gonna have to listen to that shit.
and then go back to what Rod said. Some people they gonna have to get burned by the fire to learn.
So
Some people can get burned a couple of times by the fire before they learn.
but there's
At
people.
some point, you gotta get that
At
penicillin
some
shot,
time,
Right.
it's gonna be a point where you're gonna say, "I'm tired of getting burnt by this fire." But you can't judge that person. That person might got more patience than you. They might got more hope than you.
Yep.
They might believe different than you believe.
Yep.
So you can't say, "I'm gonna judge you. You stupid,"
But you
because I might say, "Well, you scared, nigga."
but
You saying I'm
can't-
stupid for loving somebody, but you scared to love somebody.
But you can't sit here and say, if you go and touch this stove, that shit is gonna burn you. People learn in different ways. If you tell me the stove is gonna burn me when I put my hand on it, I'm not finna fucking touch it.
You proving my point again.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
saying,
You
I
are.
know when I touch that stove it's hot, but whether that person saying, I don't believe that motherfucker hot,
and he gonna go touch it.
and he gonna go and touch it.
But if a
And
person,
then he gonna say, "God damn it, it wasn't
but
hot
no,
the first
but no.
time. I'm gonna do it again."
but if a
And-
person,
and again.
if a person learning from that experience and he's telling somebody who's going through this shit, if I'm just passing information. If this dude went through this same shit B-Rock went through, and he's talking about it, and I'm telling him, well, shit, my homeboy over here, I know somebody who went through that same shit. This is what they did to get themselves out of this situation. You can't sit here and fucking tell me, oh, just because I ain't been through the shit, I ain't finna listen to you. But I'm listening to other guys who've been through the same fucking shit.
But even though you listen to those guys that been through shit,
So
you
they're
still-
lying?
you
So you're
still-
saying they're lying?
I'm not saying they're lying, but you have your own experience. You may not be where they're at. That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
They probably got to a
Dude,
point where they
okay,
like,
hold on, hold on,
everybody-
hold on.
Yeah.
I
all
got
dudes,
you. I got
all
you. Hold
dudes
on.
have men talk. Everybody's,
I
all
got
guys sit
you.
around and talk about their
Dude.
situation.
Dude.
all guys
Dub,
don't
I got
react
you right
the same
here.
way.
We gonna put child support on the table.
Okay.
Each one of our child support situation is the same, but it's different. So at the end of the day, we can tell you all our problems about it and what not to do. But if you get in a situation and your ass on child support, God damn it, who you gonna say was right? You can't say one of us is wrong.
Look, I do this better. I do
not
you
gonna
one
s-
better.
I'm not gonna, but I'm still right now with y'all telling me about child support. Y'all telling me you gotta get yourself legitimized. You gotta do all of this stuff. I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this shit. So if I do get in a situation like that,
You
I
know
know
what to
I
do.
know what to expect.
Yeah.
But if,
Okay.
but if y'all sitting here telling me this shit, and I go and have a kid, I don't get legitimized, I go through all this shit, and I get put on child support, and I'm sitting here crying and shit, and I'm like, damn, this is fucked up, what's going on? What the first thing y'all gonna say?
Nigga,
we
we
told
told
your
you.
ass.
No, I ain't gonna say we stupid. All right, you can drop the mic
Hold up.
on that.
But hold
You
on,
can
hold
drop the mic on that. But look, we gonna go back to the beginning. If we telling you what we going through with kids and child support, but you still fucking hoes roll,
Nigga, that's on you.
Hold on.
Nigga, that's on you.
hold
That's on
That's
you.
not-
That's on you, bro.
That's human.
But I'm
that's
saying,
human.
hold
you
on.
need
no,
to be
no,
doing
no,
whatever
no.
you can.
That's
I ain't
not
gonna
you.
lie to you.
That's not
I
you.
get-
Wait,
I-
that's
I
not
ain't
human
gonna lie to
nature.
you. You need to-
You can wrap your
Hold
dick
on.
up, nigga.
You can wrap your
You can wrap your dick.
But how many niggas like to learn that?
Hold on.
Nah, we ain't talking about how many niggas.
Let
We
me
talking
say
about
this
your
shit.
ass.
Shit,
Let
if
me
I
say
have
that.
somebody looking like this chicken in the nigga phone,
Let
You
me
see?
say
Oh,
this.
see,
You
that's
see?
the
And
issue.
That's the
That's
issue.
the fucking
Hold on.
That's the
I
fucking
ain't gonna
issue.
try to get a pregnant, though.
Hold on.
But
Let
like
me
that,
say
my bitch
something.
fine hell.
Man, fuck.
And
It
you ain't
don't-
gonna be
look,
here,
look.
daddy.
It don't matter how we slice this goddamn cake, bruh. We still gonna have people doing that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gonna have a motherfucker who gonna listen, and you gonna have a motherfucker be like, just like women suffer and get killed on hope, niggas do the same shit because they hope that information that they getting.
It's right.
Oh my god, I just hope that nigga.
I hope that
fuck
person
shit.
ain't like that.
Yeah, I hope that motherfucker ain't like that.
That's why
because
it's
at
so.
the end of the day, all relationships, all the shit you're going through in a relationship is the exact same since back in the day.
Exactly.
It don't
Why
matter
you
how
think-
much money you got, what you're going through. every relationship. That's why a nigga from the 70s gonna be like, boy, I don't seen it before. This is what you need to do. When an OG tell you some shit, it's the same shit. The shit is never get old because we go through the same.
But I'm
shit.
just saying,
Now,
if you're learning from an OG, if an OG sitting here telling you what to do before you even experience the shit,
Yeah.
and you going out there and you using the advice that he gave you, and then now you're solid because you're knowing what to watch out for and all this other kind of stuff. You're listening. But if I'm going through the shit and the OG telling me this shit, and I'm telling him, no, man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. You don't understand and all this other. That's the person who don't want to fucking listen and who's not ready to fucking change.
Well, it's
folks.
clearly that's the person that don't
that's
want to
what I'm
listen.
saying. That's why
But what
people-
I'm saying, let me
people
make
have to
this
learn the hard
example.
way.
Let me make this
Everybody
example.
had a conversation with an OG who told them shit, folks.
Not
I ain't
everybody.
sitting around with no OG home.
But I'm
Not
saying,
well,
okay.
look, let me
Go
make
ahead.
this example. Going off what you saying, you got an OG from the 70s telling you this shit. If everybody thought like Dub saying he think, we wouldn't even be in this situation right now.
Hell to the no.
So why the fuck you think it's millions of men saying, man, that bitch said she'll never do that? If an OG told them back in the 70s what to watch out for.
But they're not listening. They're not listening.
But it's a million niggas not listening.
But you can't.
It take a million niggas to learn.
But still,
Just like a
but
nigga
like you
told
said,
me.
you can't call him stupid because he's.
Exactly.
I never
because
called nobody stupid.
You
No, no, no,
did.
no.
You said niggas, you stupid because that you won't listen. But it takes niggas different events. Different niggas gotta go through shit. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah, some
women
niggas-
have to go through certain shit.
I think when we know shit, like when we call our homeboy stupid and shit or something like that, it's coming for a place of love because you don't want to see a nigga go through that. But it just come out the wrong way. You want to show him some tough love, to like to you know what I'm saying, get his mind.
I
away
call y'all niggas stupid because I know y'all know. That's like
Yeah, that's what I said.
you know
But I mean-
what to do, but you still choosing
I see what Mars
not
said.
to
It
do.
may come
I
out
get
wrong.
that.
But
Yeah.
like you just said,
You know this
you
shit.
know this shit, but that hope cloud all that
Just like
bullshit.
the child support shit, what you said, you go listen. But it's
Right.
another nigga
It's another
who got
nigga.
the same information gonna be like, man, that bitch ain't gonna do it. I wish
Nah,
a bitch would
I
do me
trust,
like
I
that.
trust her.
I wish that bitch
yeah,
would
yeah,
do
yeah,
me
yeah.
like that.
I heard niggas say that at my job.
I
Oh,
wish
but
that
bitch know
bitch
not to
would.
play with me like that.
Yeah,
But what if you
yeah,
get a bitch that gonna
Child
play with
support.
you like that? Because no matter what you do, you gonna be on that child support.
Child.
It's
But-
gonna happen.
But you can't punish niggas who know this shit. You can't punish
No,
niggas.
you're
or,
not-
or you can't say, oh, just because you ain't been through that shit. No, you can be in a situation like that, but you caught that shit before it got drastically out of control.
No, we're not punishing niggas like
Yeah,
that.
we're not talking about the niggas who know and who
who
stops it.
use
we
the, yeah, the
saying
game.
you can't be critical on the niggas that actually went through it.
I'm gonna be critical on a nigga who know but still choose to do the stupid
Exactly.
shit.
If I know right now, look, if I know right now what my baby mama did to me and put me on child support, why would I go and do it with another bitch knowing what she just did? I'm
Or-
going through it and then I'm gonna turn around and do it again.
Or I
But
got
it's
another one
niggas
for you.
that do that.
I got another one for you. It's niggas that go through bullshit with their baby mamas, get put on child support, come back and have another fucking baby with them.
That's on both of them.
Yeah, that's on both of them.
On the nigga and the girl.
But I'm saying we
But
we
it
talking
happens,
about
but I'm
men
saying it
controlling the
happens. It
narrative.
happens.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
wrong
As a
with this
man, you should, hey, it's done. But a lot of us make these mistakes. It's human nature. A lot of us go on hope. A lot of us see fucked up shit happen. I'm including myself, and we go on hope. So if I use my little nephew, one of my nephews, he came to me and said, hey, how can I get the rides like you? How can I get this like you? How can I get that like you? I told this nigga step by step what to do. You know what that nigga did? That nigga fucked off his money smoking weed and helping bitches out. And then when he came back around, I said, hey, man, what's up, bro? I told you what to do. Man, you right, you did tell me, but I'm going to be honest, I just didn't listen. And I said, well, check this out, then. When you ready to listen, come and holler at me.
Man, you
But I ain't
should've
gonna
called his
judge
ass,
you
man.
because you made a mistake. Cause nigga, I did that same shit before when a nigga told me that shit, and I had to learn. So maybe that wasn't enough for you to say, yeah, I need to change this shit. Maybe you ain't got to that point yet.
That's
But you
just
but I'm
like
not
gotta
gonna
give him
judge
the
you.
thing
But at
about
least know I
It's not-
did
He's
tell
not
you.
I got
judging,
you.
but he probably need that
It's
toughness.
not
Like,
judging.
nigga, what the
You
fuck
need-
was you thinking?
Some
Like,
people,
you know what
some
I'm saying?
people
Like, some
need
people-
tough fucking
you
love.
gotta
But
tell them, like, what
even
the
if I
fuck was
come
you
and say,
thinking?
nigga, what the fuck were you thinking? You know what he
But
gonna say?
listen, but-
Well, they gonna make him avoid coming to me now.
No,
Yeah,
because you got to
yeah.
toss
You
gotta
it.
look at-
You got
you
to
gotta
toss
look
some
at-
looses
Hold
with
up.
him.
It's
You
You
gotta
gotta
toss
look
some
at
looses with him.
age play a huge part of that
Exactly,
shit. Because a
he's
young
young.
nigga go be blinded by that pussy. Man, you 21 and the bitch put that pussy on you. You buy that, nigga. You spending that check.
Exactly. You
But
can't
everybody-
judge no 21
but
year nigga
everybody
and you
go-
35 and don't been through it.
Everybody went through. Everybody
Yeah,
went through
everybody,
that shit.
everybody done went
Wait.
through this shit.
Everybody don't been through it, but
Wait.
you
Hey,
talking
go
to
back, you gotta
Wait.
you talking to a
L.
younger
Wait.
dude.
Time out.
Everybody
Pause.
did that shit before.
Pause. Pause. I ain't spend money on no hoe like that. I always been stingy on my money. So
But we ain't
we
talking
gonna
about you, Nick, at night.
pause that because you can look at any time from when I graduated there to now. I never just went out and splurged on the hoe.
Yeah,
I
but how
don't give a
many-
fuck. I don't give a
how
fuck
many
how
niggas
much
have, though?
pussy.
But how
she
many
done
women
had.
have you fucked with? You know for a fact you didn't supposed to be fucking with that.
How many
Shit, dude.
homeboys do you know
Shit,
that
that's-
came from the same place we came from? Hold on. How many
Shit.
homeboys that you know that came from the same place we come from that did it, that went out there and splurged and did all that stuff?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Let me say another thing.
Lot of
Okay, how many niggas do this shit? They fuck
Hey.
with a girl who ain't bringing shit to the table, and they thinking they controlling the narrative of that shit because she ain't got shit. Then they fucking around and have a baby by her. And guess
Right.
what?
And they find out
All
she
the
been-
balls, all the shit going to her corner. Now she got
Exactly.
fire on your ass. Now you got the
But
tables
now-
have turned.
Now it happens so many times now to where now it's a come up game for women.
Exactly.
And
So
look,
if you got niggas sitting here telling you, dude, you gotta be safe, you gotta, control yourself. After a while, you're gonna be like, you know what, man, fuck it, do what you need to do, folks.
Yeah, Mark, man. Hey, man, you can't be out here fucking all
But
these
look,
hoes, man. God
you-
Have
damn,
you seen
man.
this
Look.
bitch face?
hey, do you know it got to the point of, yes, we know that now it's a come up game for women. And even though we know that, you still got a nigga like Mars sitting there saying, but you see that bitch face?
Hey, yeah.
Pretty.
That bitch pretty. I thought that bitch raw. So it's like we know all this shit. Going back to what you said, we
The harsh
know,
reality. We know.
but our human natural instincts kick in, and it overshadow all that shit.
Straight up.
Now it go to if you really disciplined, if you really got self control, because you can't be sitting out here judging a nigga that fuck a lot of bitches without condoms, but you don't use condoms.
Morgan, you come
Like,
about 20
it's
years, yo.
just- You can't say a nigga stupid.
Nobody use condoms, folks.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't judge a nigga, sit back and say, these niggas stupid. These niggas fuck everybody without condom. Do you use condom, bro? Hell no, I don't use no condom, nigga.
But wrap it
So
up.
damn, you judging them? I would tell a young dude, hey, bro, I've been through a lot of shit. You got a lot going on for yourself. Use condom. It ain't wrong. Don't let a bitch tell you.
But what
it's
if he
okay.
come back and say, nigga, you don't use condom? Why you telling me to use a condom?
And I'm
Then they gonna be like,
telling
"Nigga,
you,
know how that
it's still
pussy
the same
feel with no
thing."
condom?"
No, I'm telling you, if you got more going on, if you got a lot of potential, the stage I'm at in my life, you got a fresh start. I'm just gonna tell you this. It's up to you what you do with this information. But I'm gonna tell you because I've been through it.
But that's the
I'm not
same
gonna-
thing,
But
folks.
if you go through it and I haven't been through it, I'm not gonna judge you for going through it. I'm not gonna say, man, you see what happened to all the other niggas? And they were like, well, when you went through it, what'd you do? Well, I ain't go through it, but I'm just telling you, look what's going on. Well, bro, how you know how I feel, where my mind at right now? How you know how I'm feeling about this? Why you know where my confidence at with this shit? If you ain't been through that. Now, if you've been through that, you can relate more to me and you can actually help me get through this stage versus just passing judgment and saying I'm stupid. But if you know how I felt, you can say, damn, you know what, man? Yeah, I was at that point. I remember, man, when all the hoes was on me, man, and bro, yeah, I was goddamn. You know, you got more of a story to tell. But now if I want to hear a story that's relatable, you ain't got shit to tell me but how you just avoided it. You ain't got no, damn, I went through this, or yeah, this chick had me so in love. Or
A lot of
I got-
niggas don't listen still. Because I've
I mean,
talked
it
to
is
young
still,
niggas who
even
seen
though-
me go through the shit.
It's still, that's why I just said, I'm going to tell you, but it's up to you what you do with it.
But B-Rock is still a fucking excuse because even if a guy who's saying, shit, I never experienced as far as going through child support and shit like that, but I got several other people who's telling me the shit, and you're relaying the message, you see what I'm saying? person just because the person who's telling you the shit ain't went through it, or he telling me about somebody else, so I ain't gonna listen to him. The information is still coming.
Yeah, the information is still coming. It's just like with business. They ain't saying when you get in business you're gonna be successful right off top. So even though I'm telling you, hey man, you're gonna fail a couple of times, and then you get in business and you start a business and you fail, and you're like, damn, well, I ain't know that, I ain't never experienced that, damn, I failed, but I'm gonna try again. Man, you stupid. I told you how not to fail. But you can't say that. It's different. Even though you probably lucked up on someone, you probably ain't even got out there to do that. Or even though you told me what to watch out for, I still had to jump out there and learn. We going through the same thing, but it was presented to me different. But we going through the same shit. So your girl flipped on you immediately. My girl took 16 years to flip on me. It was presented different. It happened the same, but you can't judge me based off of what I didn't know.
No, you can't judge nobody, but at the same time, you still can give the information. But at the same time, it's on the person to fucking listen. If the person ain't listening to the shit, eventually you're going to say, well, shit, this motherfucker's a lost cause.
No, you can't say that because they might not be at a stage in their life where they ready to listen.
Man, it's
if you got a young man, you got to think
so
about
many
how
people
we
out
thought.
here. It's so many people out here who's living in regret, folks.
It is because they kept doing the same stupid
I guarantee
shit.
ain't none on me on.
Exactly. I bet the young people ain't living with regret because they ain't experienced it yet.
They still learning.
They're still learning, so you can't say this is a lost cause because they won't listen right
No,
then.
I'm not talking about young people. I'm talking about people our ages and up.
So now you just switched it. Now you
changed it.
Now you changed it.
How
You
I'm changing it,
You
folks?
did. You just
You just
changed the whole
moved the
dynamic.
goalpost.
You just changed the whole dynamic because you just said that you can't say that a nigga that haven't been through it yet, you can't blame him, but then you can blame a nigga that has. What you basically just said is you can blame the old niggas, but you can't blame the young niggas because they haven't experienced.
Here's what I'm going off of what B-Rock said. So if I'm sitting here and I got a whole bunch of people who's telling me what to look for as far as child support and all this other kind of stuff, and I'm feeding it to young guys, you see what I'm saying? You know,
Again,
that's passing information.
a young nigga's
But
not
if
gonna
you're
listen
past-
to you
but
because
I'm just saying,
you don't
if
have kids.
But still, I got the information.
That'll be
But
just
they're
that'll be like
not at that
you trying
maturity kicks in.
yeah.
Bro, y'all gotta really use another goddamn example. 'Cause child support just bad no matter how you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. But no, we're not using
just
this child
bad.
support.
But it's
We're
all
not
bad,
using this child
folks.
support. We're talking about everything.
Yeah.
If you're passing
But it's
information
all
that you
bad.
know down.
Yeah, it's
You know how many
information-
people
It's
who
their
get
maturity
But you know
level.
how many people who get crucified for not passing the fucking information?
Exactly.
But if somebody gave you the information,
But you can't
shouldn't it be good for you to pass the shit?
You're right, but the thing is, that's just like in the military. If you're a brand new private, right? Your ass ain't never been on a damn deployment a day in your life. You can't tell him off my experience of what it's like to be on deployment.
exactly.
But I can tell you what you told me.
You're right. You can tell my stories.
I said,
but
well, shit, I got a homeboy who went through the same thing.
You're right.
This is what he did
Well,
to overcome
but
his
guess what?
situation.
But
But
My
you have to go
experience.
through that experience in order for me,
Exactly.
somebody to listen.
So if a person never went through shit, so if he's trying to start a business and I say, well, hey, B-Rock, I found this shit on the internet. So I tell him that. So he shouldn't listen to me because I ain't
we're
went
not
through the
saying
shit.
But he's gonna go
It's
to
the same
somebody that
thing,
has
folks.
more experience than you would at it.
But if I'm telling him this is what I found on the internet from somebody who's going through the shit, who's doing the shit, I'm passing the information.
Okay, it's
Nigga,
good to
that-
pass
that-
the
nigga, that's
information,
just like
but a
black.
lot of people's strength come from experience. So you haven't been through what I've been through far as relationships. What I've been through might made me stronger on how to react to certain shit. You avoided that shit. So if you do get in that situation, you may not react the way I react now. You might kill a bitch. I got the strength to where I won't kill a bitch, but by you not experiencing that till later on in life,
Not necessarily, folks.
I'm just saying you might react different.
Not
Because your
necessarily.
experience is going to be different. We
'Cause
don't
if-
have the same experience.
Right. So if it's a dude who
We can have similar stories.
if it's a dude who's going through the same shit with females, You see what I'm saying? And he's falling in the same fucking trap. He'll be more liable to kill the bitch than a dude who's saying, well, damn, these are some examples that somebody told me to watch out for. You see what I'm saying? Let me investigate it a little bit more. And once I see and I notice those signs, yeah, it's time for me to
every nigga ain't mentally built
Exactly. That's what I keep
take
saying. Everybody's
and
different.
apply the lessons that they getting. Every nigga ain't built for that shit.
But every dude ain't built for that shit. But if people telling the information and stop giving motherfuckers excuses, oh, he was this. Oh, he was this.
Yeah,
but the niggas still fall in them same traps.
That's on us though.
That's on the dude, and they're
And
not.
That's why he said he a lost cause.
But see, this
But
the
that's
thing.
not a lost cause.
No, that doesn't make you a lost cause because you haven't gone through the.
You a lost cause if you a 50-year-old nigga still doing that shit.
That's a lost cause.
That's a lost cause.
I got 4 or 5 bank accounts, nigga.
You a 30-year-old nigga and you just learning about traveling. You just learning about investing at 30.
No,
And
wait,
they saying, no,
wait.
you supposed to learn that at 18. Bruh, I'm a late bloomer. I didn't know about it. You think about some people that our age now that still ain't been out of Georgia
Or you think?
or been out of Atlanta.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. How many of us ain't never been on a cruise?
Exactly.
That shit, the people
Nigga,
say
I
should
still
have
ain't been
happened
on the
since we
plane
was
yet. What you gonna say? I'm stupid because I ain't been on the plane yet?
Why you stupid?
got
Hell, you ain't been on
I-
that goddamn plane yet,
I
right?
got the money. But look, I ain't been on the plane, but I might have done more than what you did in your life.
That's true.
Exactly. So I'm stupid because I ain't been on the plane, because I ain't rode a plane,
Hell
because
yeah,
I ain't
man.
been flued
You
out.
ain't jet fly.
Hell.
You ain't jet fly.
What I'm saying is everybody's shit is different. And what I've learned is not to judge people, but try to empower people.
Yeah.
And try to just tell them my story.
Yeah.
You may not want to listen right now, but at least you're going to say, damn, he did tell me that. So when I do get
And
to the
hopefully
point of
it get to-
maturity
it
where I'm
get to the long
saying,
run.
It's, you're gonna have to get to that point where you're gonna grow to want to listen.
exactly, your maturity going to set in. You ain't finna tell me that I could put
Below 30,
Dub
it's
15
not
years
that,
ago
no.
to sit him at this table and talk to Dub 15 years later.
Hell,
And he gonna agree with what you saying.
hell no.
He gonna be like, yeah, he might listen, but fuck that, but I gotta get them J's. Fuck that, I gotta get them G right. And you like, hey, nah, bro. Save your money right now. Start investing your money. Start doing this. Start doing that. And 15 years ago, Doug gonna be like, all right, yeah, I'm goddamn going to do it.
It ain't gonna do shit.
He ain't gonna
That
do
nigga-
shit.
That nigga would have came
Because
back
you
one
ain't
of them
thinking like you
brave
thinking
jerseys.
now. Even though you like, damn, nigga, I'm trying to save you to avoid you from doing shit. He
But
like,
we're-
he's just not at that point.
But we're talking about relationships, folks.
Man, you keep moving the goalposts, bro. We're talking about information, period. We're talking
So
about
if we're
passing
talking about
information.
if we're talking about passing information, what you're saying is you can't take a person who ain't been through the that experience. You can't take their word from because they ain't been through it, right? That's what
No,
you're
I ain't
saying.
that.
That's what
I'm,
you saying.
Okay, I'm put it out there.
That's what you saying.
That's just like I cannot take advice from somebody about a divorce that ain't never been through a divorce. If you've been married for 30
you just
fucking
heard
years,
about it.
what the hell can you really tell me? How can you tell me about the struggles of going
But if
through a
you're-
divorce
but
of
if
somebody
you're-
else's experience?
But if you're saying
wait, because he told you that his divorce was fucked up, but his divorce won. But it's still information getting passed to you, and now you passing me. That does nothing for me.
But what's the common denominator? Both of y'all got divorced, or both of y'all getting
Yeah,
divorced, right?
it's the road to the divorce.
Exactly.
Okay, so
See,
you're
it's never the
if you're going-
divorce that's the problem. It's
the road.
aftermath.
It's the
and
road to
to
the
that
divorce.
motherfucker.
Okay, so if you're getting ready to go through a divorce, and this dude right here basically went through the divorce, and you're searching for information,
Yeah, but-
but I had a conversation with this guy, and here's some of the things that
Again.
he did during his divorce.
His divorce might have been fucked up. They might have been going through a custody battle and all these variables to his divorce that I might not have.
His divorce might be ended on some mutual.
My
it
shit
just
can be
ain't
a
working
simple,
for us.
hey, we just gonna cut ties and let that
Exactly.
shit go. But where he's gave you advice that goddamn he done been through hell and high water to get
I
to
see
his.
what we getting away from the relationship between the person who's giving the information and the person who's receiving. Because although if he went through the shit and he told him, now he's telling you, it's still the same information. It's just how you receiving it. You don't see it because he ain't been through the shit, but you go believe him more because you see him go through the shit.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, he's telling you the same
We
information.
getting them the same information.
It's just how you receiving it from this guy. It's based on your relationship with that guy who ain't been.
So this guy telling you, man, do it. Get away from that shit. Leave that shit. Fuck that shit. And I'm telling you, hey, well, I was at that point, bro. I was feeling down like a motherfucker, bro. I was like, damn, my family finna break apart, my kids, this and that. See, I got more to tell you because I felt a lot more. I went through this shit. So you're gonna relate more to mine because what if you in that place like, damn, I wanted to keep my family together.
So if your
Well,
so hold up. So if
we
your
getting the same information to you, but you can relate more to me because I actually been through it. He just heard it from someone.
well, let me ask you this
But
question.
listen to this. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to the interview that Snoop talked about on the Breakfast Club when he was talking about Tupac told Snoop to stay with his woman. And you know, Tupac back then, he was just a bachelor. He was just a bachelor.
Exactly.
But he didn't experience no real relationship though. Because you got to think, he was out there just really smashing hoes, doing this and all this junk. But he told Snoop Dogg, hey, that's your girl. You stay with her.
Don't listen to the
but
other
okay,
niggas.
But
But
listen, but Pop wasn't in the
But
relationship.
what he was doing, what he did, he took his experience of fucking all these hoes and letting Snoop know, hey, nigga, this ain't the life you need to be having. Stick with the girl you got.
Because he seen something when he
But
snooped that he probably wanted to
used
stay
his
with a girl.
experience with these hoes to let him know you don't want to be out here in these streets.
So hold up, Foot. Let me ask you guys a question. So if you had a homeboy and he's going through all of this shit and he's mad, he's pissed off and shit like that, but you never been through that shit right there, how you want him to react? So since he's not gonna believe this person because he ain't been through the shit, do you think it'll be very insensitive of that friend to say, well, shit, I ain't been through that shit, cuz I can't help you?
Yeah, because you got to
But-
think.
but
Because
his-
Snoop can look that
But
Pop.
he's gonna respect
on
you more because you're being honest. Well,
but
shit, if you ain't helped me, then, well, you ain't been through the shit, then how can you help
But
me?
listen, but
No,
shit,
no,
but listen,
it
though,
ain't
listen,
gonna-
So you
it's
mean,
not gonna
wait,
go
hold
like
on.
that, folks.
So you mean to tell me out of this circle right here, if goddamn it, if I don't been through some shit, if I'm going through some shit right now that you ain't never been through, and I'm coming to you with my problem, and you tell me, well, hey, folk, I ain't got no advice for you because I ain't never been through it, I can't do nothing but respect it.
But listen, Boogie Nights.
But if I say,
hell?
but if I say, well, hey, well, damn, shit. If I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, I got a couple of other partners who went through the same thing. Let me tell you about his story. Let me tell you about his situation.
I'm not
going
gonna want to hear
to
from
it.
you. I'm gonna want to go to him.
That's
But-
you.
So
listen,
hold up.
but
So
listen.
hold up.
I'm gonna go to
So with
him.
us doing this show, and let's say we're talking about some shit that nobody ain't experienced. Why the fuck are we having this show?
Because through eyes, that can come to us.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's like you going to a counselor. With counseling
I
people.
get exactly because it's like we ain't been through all the problems in the world, but we
No,
giving
you're-
advice on
we're
problems
giving
in
you
the
That
world.
that
We'll
we
give you
have.
advice
We've
for
been
what
through problems
we've
that we've
been through.
done.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas ain't.
And a lot of niggas, if you at this table and you ain't experiencing everything, guess what niggas do? Shut the fuck up. Niggas be quiet because you don't have nothing to say on it. And I respect that. You ain't got nothing to say on
Yeah.
it.
That's just like
But
the
I'm going to
other,
let people know that your ass here.
that's just like the other show. Y'all having experience with the other show. I don't, so I ain't gonna say a motherfucking time.
But I mean, look, at the end of the
I
day,
might
ain't
crack a joke.
nobody's wrong at this table. I get exactly what the hell you
I
saying.
get exactly where everybody coming from.
Myself personally, if I'm in a situation and you give me some information that I know you haven't been through, I'm gonna listen to you because guess what? You my friend and you got my best interest. Yes, I'm gonna believe in you because I know you ain't been through the shit, but I'm gonna take the information.
Right.
And that go back.
You
Hold on.
hoping that they got
Hold
your
on, but
best
listen,
interest.
that go.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Listen,
through
From
my
the friendship.
relationship
Yeah, from the
with him.
relationship.
But listen, that go back.
But the
That go
thing
back to
is-
what I was saying about what Pop told Snoop because Snoop could have told Pop, nigga, how the hell you know that I should stay with this woman?
Because,
Nah,
like
it
I
was-
said,
it was more-
his
it was more to
experience
that
of
story
him in
where
the
he-
street.
It was more to that story when
But
he
it
said to home.
But he wasn't in a relationship though. Snoop
But
was in a
then-
No,
relationship
you didn't
with
know
you.
that because we didn't know Pop was in a relationship until that movie with Quincy Jones' daughter. I didn't
But-
know he was in a relationship.
More.
Home basically
That
told
is-
Snoop.
that
He
is-
basically asked him, "How do you feel about it?
That's what I'm saying.
More.
Go
That-
off how you feel. Don't go fuck these other niggas what they say.
Exactly.
Go with how you feel, bro."
That'll be just
But this
like
what I'm-
that'll be just like Your ass over here, you got a good girl on your side, and y'all going through some problems right now. I'm out here in these goddamn street, fucking different hoes every day. You see what I'm doing? Like, hell yeah, nigga. I'm gonna take now, nigga, stick with her, cause you can build more with her.
You ain't spend what I'm going through. You fucking other hoes, but I'm in.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
What Dub was trying to
listen to what I'm telling you, Mark.
If I'm telling you, bro, if you know this ain't the life you, home out here doing this thing. I'm more of a relationship person. If he's really my friend and he really care, he ain't gonna be like, man, fuck that whole leaver. He gonna be like, bro, how do you feel, bro?
But hold up.
Don't try to move like me because you upset.
But if the nigga telling you, man, my chick doing this, she ain't this and that, how the fuck you supposed to? You gonna say, hey man, just stick it out, man. She'll change eventually. Hell no, you gonna tell her, hey man, if you're feeling uncomfortable and you don't like this situation, nigga, leave.
That's when the logic and emotions have to separate. I can be emotionally like, nigga, fuck that bitch. No, you gotta go through that shit. Or I can say, bro, look, you going through that, bro. Me personally, I couldn't go through that. But apparently, you got a different mindset when it comes to that. If you're tired of it, bro, leave it. But if you're not, figure out a way to work it out. That's what I want to fucking hear. Don't just tell me to leave based off of your own fucking emotion on how you would move.
But still, if
not
you're
stupid
saying,
for doing that.
But if you're saying this chick is bad for you, and she doing all of this bad shit, and you're saying to yourself,
now
like,
that's different.
Well, damn. Well, wait a minute.
That's different though. If you doing all this bad shit, and you come to me telling me, oh, she out here fucking this nigga doing this, she doing wild shit. As your nigga, I'm like, hey dog, yeah, you need to leave her.
Yeah.
But if what y'all have, y'all over here in the relationship, and it ain't that horrible shit, but she did something and now you pissed and now you want out. As your nigga, nah, hey, you might want to rethink that, home. Just because you pissed off at her in this certain situation, you might want to hold on to your family and not be out here fucking all these crazy ass hoes. Now you got their dick falling off and shit.
Because, bro, you ain't fixing this problem. You might jump into some shit and create a
whole
bigger
problem.
plethora of other problems and not even solve this one. So as your friend, I'm going to tell you, bro, reassess your situation. Try to figure out a way to solve this problem. If this too much for you, then you need to decide what's best for you. But on my end, I'm not in your position. I ain't thinking like that. So I'm doing what I'm doing. But on your end, bro, I ain't finna tell you just run away from the situation. You might want your family to work. I ain't got no family. I ain't got that connection to nobody like that. So I'm not finna tell you to move on how I think you should move. I'm gonna tell you how I will move in my position. But in your position, me being your friend, me knowing that you more of a family man, and I'm not, bro, reassess your situation. Try to figure out a way to make it work. I ain't finna tell no nigga to leave their family. I ain't finna tell no nigga to do none of that shit based off what you should do because of how I feel. And nigga, you ain't wrong. Whatever decision you make, if you stick with her and she keep doing the fuck shit, then bro, that's your decision. Maybe that ain't your breaking point. Maybe that ain't no deal breaker for you. On my end though, nigga, that's a deal breaker for me. I wouldn't deal with no bitch like that. And I have to respect that. Because at the end of the day, hey, I came to my friend and my friend came at me for some real shit. Versus my friend just telling me, that's how them females get fucked up. Cause they'll go to their homegirl and the first thing they say, girl, fuck that nigga, leave that nigga. They ain't gonna sit there and tell them, hey, that's your family. We all got a problem in the black community anyway with fucking families sticking together. So I'm gonna tell you just cause I'm single and I won't deal with that shit.
But if we go back to the topic of the show and you feel that your chick is only bringing 20% to the table and you're bringing in 80 and it's a problem for you and the person that you're talking to, hey, he ain't got no family or whatever, he out doing what he want to do. You're asking, you know his situation, so he's going to tell you from his situation, from his point of view. He's going to say, look here, it's on you, but check this out. You need to leave that situation because clearly you're not happy. Why? Because you're venting about it. Not only you're venting about it, you're venting about this shit over and over and over again.
I'm gonna use it.
If somebody constantly complaining about the same fucking thing, it's gonna come a point where you're gonna say you need to leave your situation, folks. If you go to work and you're tired of this job, you're like, man, I hate my fucking job.
Nigga, we all hate our goddamn job now.
But I'm just saying, these niggas, oh man, these folks, I hate my coworkers, I hate my job, I hate getting up early in the morning, I hate all this shit. There's plenty of other jobs out here. Why do you have to be complacent and stay at that same fucking job? Why you got to be complacent and stay in that same fucking relationship, knowing that you're not happy, knowing that the chick is not gonna fucking change?
So, did you see the movie Acrimony? Okay, you seen the movie Acrimony?
I see what you're saying. Though.
You remember
That's when
the dude was trying to
and
start
that's
that.
the black community, folks.
You remember dude was trying to get that invention off, right?
Yeah, what was?
He was really that battery.
Yeah,
It was a battery. You remember all the years, it was hard. All the years she got unhappy, it got hard, but dude never stopped. Now in that position, she was getting what, 90, 80? It was 90, she get like 80%, he was getting for 20%.
Yeah.
But when he did, from all that hard work, it blew. And remember he came to her and said, sorry my dream took so long.
Cut her that check.
And cut her that, he gave her 10 times more than what she gave him.
I think she gave
In
him
our community, when you talk about family, I got somebody who's giving 20%, but they're trying. They got 20%, but they're trying. If I'm supposed to be their supporting their partner, I feel like with that hope, I can bring them up. I can help them.
Well, that what true
get
love.
more.
That what true love is supposed to be.
That's
about.
what
You're
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to coach.
So you got somebody who's saying, why the fuck would you be with somebody like that? Why don't you just leave that shit? You ain't got to stick there. But in my mind, bro, I'm thinking that I can help make this person better because that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
We're supposed to build each
That
other
what real
up.
love is, to be honest.
That's
That's
what
just
we
facts.
do. But
That's-
we've been. But
It's
some people
it's a verb.
who don't want that, I can understand you leaving that situation because you don't want the same thing that I want. And that person might not just be honest with you. They don't want the same thing that you want. They just want security, or whatever the case. But if somebody really trying, and you one of them people like, damn, I see the person trying, I'm gonna try to better them.
Some people
Let
get
me
tired of
introduce you to
trying.
new stuff.
That's the problem in the relationship.
And you got some people that just, fuck it, I ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna leave. And then you leave, and then all of a sudden that person's still doing what they doing, and they come up. And your ass over here starting over somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be you come up, and then that person come up. But it be like, damn, I wish you would have stuck with me, man. We could have been doing this together. You know what I'm saying? That's how we going into love and building and all this and that shit. You got to have an open mind for both of them.
Yeah.
You can't just get single track minded on one thing because of what you're seeing with this thing. That because you don't believe in
Let's
that,
be
somebody else
realistic.
might
Most
believe
people-
in that
most
shit.
people be single
That's why you
track.
got people still in situations that they probably shouldn't be in. But, you know what I'm saying? I know we could go on all day about this shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we basically gave y'all 2 shows in one. We gave y'all you demand and take, we had nothing to give, and then we also gave y'all how you receive information and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Relationship
So
101.
y'all got a 2-in-1 today, home. You know what I mean? And we just gonna end it right now. We been with y'all ass damn near an hour and 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So we gave y'all 2 shows in one. Hope y'all enjoy all the emotion, all the yelling, but it's an intense
That's where
battle,
it's supposed
an
to
intense
be.
debate, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go on and get up out of here, man. Look, it's your boy B-Rock. The hell y'all talking about? Y'all can reach me, TBT_B-Rock on Instagram. Y'all can reach us. Hashtag TBT Radio, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, TBT Radio, YouTube, Controversy ENTV. Nick at Night in the daytime. Where they can reach you at?
Boy, y'all can hear me on the IG. Nick at Night. That's AT. Not the accent. Night. My bad. Underscore I dot T dot D. That's Nick at Night in the daytime.
All right. Flair, where they can reach you at?
Oh. For all the whole tempers, shout out to you. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm whole tip like a motherfucker. I'm all about my culture. I know the true meaning of it. You know what I'm saying? People hate on how we feel about certain situations and all this shit. Whole tip forever. You can reach me at IG, black_supremacy. And I mean that. That's what it's all about. That's what we got to get to one day. When everybody get their shit in order, we'll get there. True majority, that's how I'ma say it. You can also reach me. You already know it's coming. You can also reach me on Twitter
This nigga on Twitter?
Said that on the last show, man.
Slango, my dango. You come on Twitter, tweet me.
Nigga, when this nigga got a Twitter?
Man, that shit about goddamn 4 years old.
Oh, that nigga's
Hot rod, man. Tell these
Slango,
folks where they
my
can
dango.
beat you at,
First
man.
with the Kango, man, the bango.
Hey, y'all can reach me at TBT_Hot Rod, man. Check it out, man. Follow us. Shit, man. I'm ready for the next show, man. We got to keep this shit popping.
Yeah.
I feel good. I look good. I smell good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dub City. Where these folks can beat you at?
Dub City Collections with a Z.
With a Z. All right, man. We're going to holler at y'all on the next show. Truth be told, we out.